guys, it's Christina Marie, and I wanted to do a video just kind of demonstrating the kinds of things that you can find in your library. I know there are some people who don't have great libraries, and I'm so sorry about that, like, because that really sucks, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That like sucks, and I am really sorry if your library doesn't have a really great selection of books, because my library does, and it's amazing. And so I wanted to show you some of the goodies I found at my library, and I might start making this a thing because I feel like, one, I want to make sure that I'm constantly promoting literacy. And when I say I'm promoting literacy, I don't mean buying books. There are some people that can't afford books, but your library is your friend in that particular case. And I just want to make sure that I'm doing my part in supporting my public library, because there are a lot of people who just don't go to libraries anymore, and it baffles me because the library, man, oh, I wish somebody would have forced my butt to go to the library when I was little, because it's a whole other world in the library. It's like, it's a treasure chest that you have yet to open, like. But anyway, so this video is called What's in My Library. So I just wanted to show you some things that I found. And I have a mixture of things. So let's just get into it. All right, so I got some graphic novels. I got some audio books. I've got young adult. I've got new adult. I may even have adult. I don't know if this is considered adult, but yeah. Yeah, it is adult. It is adult. I have a mixture of stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this. So the first book I have is the third book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series, and this is called Lover Awakened. Sorry about the light and the glare. I'm trying to get it at an angle where you can see it. The cover is very interesting. But yes, this is an adult book. I love it. Vampires, paranormal romance. Yes, please. And so many people have told me that the vampire featured in this book is one of their absolute favorites, so I'm super stoked about it. But yes, this entire series I believe is available at my library, and the series is not done, so the library keeps ordering the new books. J.R. Ward is like huge in the library, and I usually hate mass market paperbacks, which is what this baby is, but I will take it because this book, these stories are amazing. The next thing I have is an audiobook, and this is young adult. This is Nightshade by Andrea Kremer, and it's read by Rebecca Lohman, who I heard fabulous things about. So I'm really excited to read this. And you guys know I'm not a huge fan of audiobooks, but I'm trying to learn how to get over myself and just read, because read books in any way that I can. And I'm trying to make sure I support all of the various avenues of reading, including audiobooks and ebooks. So I got it. It says she can control her pack, but not her heart. So, rain just went in my room. Hold on. She's not allowed in my room when I'm not in there because she chews on cords. But anyway, yes, I'm really excited to check this out. I don't know how long it is, though. There are 10 discs. Oh boy. Next book I got is Tease by Sophie Jordan. This is a new adult book. It's the second book in the Ivy Chronicles. I read the first one. I forgot what it's called. Oh, Foreplay. And Foreplay was okay. If you remember, I talked about it in my June wrap-up, I believe. This is the second book, Tease. I'm hoping it's a little bit better than Foreplay, but I'm not expecting it to be. But it wasn't bad. I don't expect it to be bad, but I do want to read it because I really do like Sophie Jordan as a person. So I want to make sure that I'm supporting her. And who knows, maybe I'll love this. I checked it out again. And I've already reread it. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Olivier Sainz. When am I going to own this book, right? Right? I will eventually. But there's something about checking it out from the library. The library is what introduced me to my favorite book of all time. This book here. And so I just feel like there's a certain experience when I go to the library to pick up my favorite book. I love this book so much. And this thing, it kind of makes me sad because it doesn't look all that worn, which means people don't check it out. Go check out this book, people. It's amazing. Come to my library and get it. The next book I got is A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Engle. This is actually a graphic novel. I have never read this book before. I don't even know what A Wrinkle in Time is about. It sounds science fiction-y because I'm assuming it has to do with like travel, time travel or something like that. But yeah, I wanted to read this book because people said I should, but I wanted to kind of see what a graphic novel would do for me in this regard. This book was written in like the 1950s or 1960s, so it's like fairly old, and I am just interested in reading another book by Madeleine L'Engle. The last book I read on her was Walking on Water, which was more of a creative arts book, so I want to read more of her like fiction. So yay, I got this, and it's huge for a graphic novel. It's like a book, like a regular book size. Then the final book I checked out from my library, I think this is just adult. Let me see. I feel like this is an adult novel, but I'm not sure. Maybe young adult. But I don't think so. Ooh! It's about to, it's been made into a movie that's going to be coming out starring Daniel Radcliffe. It is Horns by Joe Hill. And the reason why I decided, my eye is itching. The reason why I decided to go ahead and pick up this book is because you guys know me. I'm not a fan of going to see movies without having read the book. So I need to read this, but I don't, the thing is, I don't know when I'm going to have the time to read this, but I'm going to try and squeeze it in and just read it if I can. There's nobody in line to really read this book, so I can renew it whenever. But I really, really want to read this book because the movie looks really, really interesting. Like a dude with horns. Like, is he like cursed or something and then he gets like horns or something like that? I think basically Daniel Radcliffe's character is accused of like murder or something. And as punishment, he gets horns. Like, I can't remember the whole premise. I just remember looking at the trailer and thinking, oh, cool. Let's see what this is about. So I picked it up. So as you can see, I have a ton of variety here, from audiobooks to graphic novels to young adult to new adult to adult paranormal to like sci-fi to, I think this is adult or young adult. I don't know. There's just a wide spectrum of books here, and all of these are from my public library. And this book here is new. This is a new book. So that just goes to show you, like, the library is such a current place. Like, it can have like books that have come out last week. The library can have them and you can check them out. Sure, there might be a wait, but when we request books that we want to read at our public libraries, it is their responsibility to order those books, and my eye is itching to have them there for us to read. That is what authors tell you, to request their books at your local libraries, to buy their books from like bookstores and stuff like that, because the request at libraries matters to publishers. The publishers keep track of that kind of stuff, and that is how more books get printed. So if there's a book that you don't see at your library and you want it, you go request it. Put in that request, because I'm sure the more people that put in the request for books that they want at their public libraries, the libraries have to respond. The publishers will hear that and they will print more books, and it will be a big help to the authors, as well as a big help to people like me who love checking out books from the library. So this video is getting really, really long, but I just wanted to show you what is in my library. If you guys go to your library, comment down below with all the fun things you find there. Bailey is drinking the heck out of my water. He just put his whole head in my cup. I mean, his whole head. But anyway, comment down below if you've read any of these books, what books you find at your library. Do you go to your library? Is your library awesome like mine? Does it suck? Just let me know. Let's talk about it. If you aren't subscribed to my channel, again, what is wrong with you? But no, subscribe to my channel if you're not, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Okay, he's hungry. Gotta go.